All right, now this next method we're going to do is graphing using the XY intercept method, which means you're going to solve to find out where your line crosses your x-axis and where it crosses your y-axis. So the very first thing you have to do is make sure your equation is written in standard form. Standard form is ax plus by equals c, and no fractions. Currently, my line is in slope-intercept form. So, in order to turn this equation into standard form, I've got to clear my fraction. So I'm going to multiply every term by my denominator, which is 3. So I'm going to multiply that by 3, that by 3, and that by 3. That's going to give me 3y equals 2x plus 18. Now I just got to subtract 2x from both sides to get my x's and y's on the same side of my equation. That's going to give you negative 2x plus 3y equals 18. Now I'm in standard form. Now, to find my x-intercept, my y-coordinate is always going to be equal to 0. So I'm going to substitute in 0 in for y into my equation. So I'm going to have negative 2x plus 3 times 0 equals 18, and I'm going to solve for x. That's going to leave me with negative 2x equals 18. I got to divide both sides by negative 2. That now gives me x is equal to a negative 9, which means my x-intercept is going to be the point negative 9, 0. Then I'm going to do the same thing for my y-intercept. When you have a y-intercept, it means your x is equal to 0. So I'm going to take 0 and substitute it into my equation for x. So I'm going to have negative 2 times 0 plus 3y equals 18. That's going to leave me with 3y equals 18. I've got to divide both sides by 3. And that's going to give me y is equal to 6. So my y-intercept is the point 0, 6. Now I got to graph my equation. So I'm going to plot those 2 points. So if you guys remember, this is your x-axis. This is your y-axis. My x-intercept is negative 9. Now if you look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to go off my graph. So what I have to do is change the scale of my graph. So I think the easiest thing would be to go by 3s. So I'm going to make this negative 3, this negative 6, this negative 9, negative 12, negative 15, and negative 18. And this side goes 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, and 18. And you don't have to change the scale on your y-axis if you don't want to. So I'm not going to. So now I can plot my x-axis, my x-intercept right here at 0, negative 9. And my y-intercept is going to be at 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 0, 6 is right here. I'm going to connect my points, draw my arrowheads, and I got to write my equation. So negative 2x plus 3y equals 18. And that's graphing using the XY intercept method.